there's no sign of slowing down.
The number of homes destroyed by lava grew exponentially today. 26 homes lost as of 3 o'clock this afternoon. Hawaii County Civil Defense says there are now at least 10 fissures and there are a few more extensive flows. The USGS says the lava has spread to more than 387,000 square feet around the most active fissure, but the rate of movement is slow.
Seems like the flows are extending further than from the fissures, so the eruption is progressing.
Magno says a lava flow was reaching as far as a quarter mile from a fissure this morning. He also says the county and civil defense will be opening information centers in Pahoa, and we'll let you know when they do. We have team coverage tonight. Sarah Madison spoke with a teacher who lost her home. But let's start with Howard Deshefsky, who's in Pahoa, where many evacuees could briefly return to their homes today to retrieve important items like medicines, documents, and pets. Howard?
Hi, Kathy. Good afternoon. We're standing here at the intersection Highway 130 and Old Pahoa Road. This is where you can see HPD, or rather Big Island Police and the National Guard. This is the first checkpoint for people who want to get to their homes. They got to present ID. But I want to show you something that's happening behind me that is amazingly cool today. This big field here this morning was weed-high grass. The owner of the field came and cut down all the grass. Then they put out the call, emails, text messages, and the coconut wireless was in full effect. A pop-up tent, people donating clothes, food, everything they could, in water for the people trying to get home and waiting for hours to get back to see if their home is still even there. For the first time since lava broke the surface in Leilani Estates late last week, dozens of residents were allowed back into their homes, but only after providing proof they lived in the evacuated area and only after officials deemed their individual streets safe from both the combination of lava and toxic gases. Victor, you just came from your home first time since end of last week. What was it like?
It was devastating. Every road that you go down there in Leilani until you get to where the last eruption was, everything's brown, dry, desolate. No one's there except for a few people running around.
Despite what he witnessed, Ho'opili knows he's one of the fortunate ones, at least for now.
The house is in one piece, and I live on Lower Kahukai, right near the initial eruption that had happened on Thursday or Friday, whatever that was.
So for now, you're lucky.
I'm very, very lucky. My house is still there. The grass is all dry. Smoke everywhere. I mean, the trade winds are blessed us today. Without the trade winds, we wouldn't be able to go down there.
Authorities from the National Guard and Hawaii Fire Department were on scene in the affected area to monitor any changes with both the winds and the outbreaks. And those allowed back into their homes were given enough time to grab their valuables before heading back out. Oh, you got your pet. My God.
We got some of them.
Oh, tell me, what is it?
The sweet boy. There's one left on her side. That we all live in the same, they live in my cottage. And I've got 6 more still back there we can't find.
Oh, my God.
But there's some people there that are just angels right now. They're still there, and they've been going to people's houses. They got these 2 last night at 1 in the morning, caught them. They're holding them for us. And they're just angels.
Can you just describe for me, what is it like in the place that you've called home for so many years?
Well, it's
devastating.
Devastating, yeah.
Horrible.
It's so beyond words. You know, I know we live on a volcano, and you know all this, you know, intellectually. But when it really hits like this, the main thing for me has been the earthquakes.
Yeah,
you know,
unsettling.
it's just the constant the last few days had been really, really frightening.
For others, the greatest fear continues to be the unknown. You haven't had a chance to get to your home. You're trying to get there now?
Yes.
How devastating has this whole process been?
It's devastating. I have a hard time sleeping, and I'm stressed out. I just hope I don't smell the sulfuric acid. But I know what it feels like in the lungs because I've breathed it before. So about first whiff of that, and I'm out of there.
And while residents in the evacuation zone were learning if their homes stood the test of Madame Pele,
On Luana, it's my understanding there's 2 that's gone already.
their surrounding communities proved to be an equally powerful force.
Energy's right here. This one's fresh.
Coming together in an incredible showing of neighbor helping neighbor.
We just came up with this idea because people wanted to know what was going on in their community, what kind of flows, wanted to know if their homes is still up, and you know, and then also people are starting to wanted to donate. So we have a donation place, and a lot of the Leilani people would come here to pick up donations that was evacuated out of there.
People who literally left with only the clothes on their back.
Pretty much, because it was like once it erupted, everybody had to get out of there as soon as possible.
This is what the Big Island does, right? Tell me what you got going on here.
Right here is donations for all the people down there that lost their homes and are in distress. So yeah, it's a community thing, man.
You got a whole truck full of stuff. Where did all of it come from?
Donation. These lovely people right here. It's the Aloha.
And the Aloha was coming in waves. More food, more clothing, even another container to help store it all. An outpouring of support for people who have no idea what else tomorrow might bring.
My house is fine. Fingers crossed. We may be able to go home again someday.
But to have your animals right now, at least...
I could care less about anything else.
Yeah, we're
You know?
safe.
That's all that matters. Is, you know, the people we love and the animals we love. That's it. The rest is replaceable.
That's right.
Yeah, I got all my stuff, my hat, my ukuleles, you know, computers, my medicine. I had to come back because I had 20 minutes with this. Hey, brother, you got to get out. 5, 6 cop cars in front of the house.
Well, they had 20 minutes on Thursday and Friday, but today they had a little bit more time. And I want you to look at this lineup of all these trucks. Nobody is being let back into the Leilani Estate subdivision tonight, but all these people are coming out. And every single car, every single truck packed with a lifetime of belongings. We've seen beds and refrigerators and TVs and pretty much everything else that these people have accumulated because, again, there's no saying if they're going to have a home to go back to. We can tell you that the next county briefing will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. There's also another community meeting with all the officials to bring information, the latest to residents. That's tomorrow evening, 5:30 at Pahoa High School Gymnasium and in the cafeteria. So we'll continue to monitor things from here. We'll bring you the very Big Island, or the latest from the Big Island. For now, Kathy, we send it back to you in studio.